A good fitness routine will help you clear out a lot of the cobwebs in your brain, helps cure depression and anxiety. Too many people do not realize this and don't reach their potential. My name is Nick, and if we want to do this, let's do this today. I talk about a lot of this stuff because I am a personal trainer and I've lived through all of this. So, there's an important thing that people don't do when we have anxiety. Simple breathing, right? And especially if we don't work out correctly, we don't do the right breathing. You know, people who push like push out, do a bench press, like they don't breathe right, man. They don't breathe right. When you don't breathe right, your body does it keeps rejecting it. When your body is hurting, your brain is not feeling right. So the simple thing is we go ahead and reverse that situation. We make your body right, you breathe right, you make your brain correct, and we work on that. It's not just the only thing we can do. I mean, there are some other stuff. We're not going to get into that today. What we need to do is a good physical fitness regimen. So, this is in the title. This is my story. I have at the very end of the video, I'll have parts 1 and 2 of the climb story, but I want to talk about today because it's the importance of breathing and things. I was an angry dude, and there's a video on this that goes into it in detail of why I was so angry based on bullying and based on things that maybe I'm not too proud of in my past, but I want to, I definitely want to share this to help people not go through what I went through in my life. Let me take you back to college. I was at my peak weight, 305 pounds, and I had just simply the worst time. Drinking, not living the best life, living through lie by lie by lie by lie. And I was at the school gym and we were, it was this free, very well stocked, really good. And I just said, I need to do something. I need to do something with my life. I need to be better. I can't do this. At that point in time, I had separated from, then my girlfriend, now my wife, for a brief period of time. And I had this moment epiphany. I was on a bench press and, I'm thinking about everything that has gone wrong in my life and everything that has built up to that point of just being the worst person that I imagine I could have been. I'm on this bench press machine and I'm just like, okay, leaning back and I push and I'm just thinking terrible thoughts about my life and I push, go back down, back down, back down, terrible thoughts, but I went, all right, this is getting way too heavy. Push back and then do that. And I just did the simple motions and I went, in that point in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't be self-defeating anymore. I can't be a horrible person and lie about a lot of things to anyone anymore. I can't cover up myself. I can't run from my past. And I continued simple breathing, and my brain told me, oh, I can be okay. I can do the right things. This is going to be all right. Every time I went to the gym after that, it's always, gym has always been a form of therapy for me. I've had anxiety all my life. I wake up every day nervous. If I'm running, proper breathing, and I'm like, okay, good. And people who have had tutelage under me for many years, and when I see an anxiety attack about to happen, I'm like, just breathe for me for a minute. It's not the end all be all, and but that's just the perfect start. Is to be able to say, I just need to in, slow out, and just concentrate on something very, very simple. Working out is 50% mental, 30% technique. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. 50% technique, 30% diet, 20% mental. And if you just do that right, it is the technique that will make you strong. It is the technique of doing the right thing. Like if you do this, for example, let me stand up for a moment. You have a bench press, you're doing something with a bicep curl, and you're doing this. This is not flexing the muscle, this is simply just moving it around. But if you do this, where you're holding it, imagine I'm holding a barbell here for a moment. Hold it up, breathe in, out. And you're concentrating on that one given moment. Did you see how the motion helped the muscle expand and keep it slow? And concentrating on doing those things, those little things, in that time that you're there. And you're only going to be at the gym maybe 45 minutes to an hour, whatever that may be. But you take that time and say, I'm just going to do this. There's a point where you clear your head. And that is where I lead to my climb. Where I do what I do. Climbing upward. That little basic motion of doing hard things and lifting heavy weights. And when you get to the point where you can lift something that's heavier than what you placed on your own shoulders or what life has placed on your shoulders. It's Atlas with the giant globe on the back. If you've done something heavier than that, then that big problem that was a big problem over time will be puny and small. Because you're stronger, you're healthier, you're wiser. Everything gets better with that. That is why my focus is teaching with disabilities, reducing anxiety, reducing depression. This is why we do what we do, and that's my journey. This is my big why. I believe that you can do much better than what you're doing right now. I believe you can be awesome, and I believe that society has put people in a box and said, okay, well, they can do their thing. Like, for example, autism. This is a bit of a controversial topic, but autistic people, I think some of the people are absolutely, absolutely brilliant. People who have had disabilities or had anything that they've done and they say, okay, they put in a box, they put away. Society has pushed them away, but we have absolute brilliant people. I believe personally that we will have an authentically diagnosed, an officially diagnosed president of the United States that has autism in my lifetime. I believe that we will have a physically disabled president at one point in time like we had FDR. If you work on yourself physically, your mind will get better. We cannot discount yourself based on what you have. I believe that you can do wonderful things. I want to help you and challenge you and celebrate every step and see you grow and see you do something awesome that you didn't think you'd ever do. That's why this tattoo is on my wrist. Climb. Just climb every day. Climb upward and move forward. That's my reminder. When everything gets tough, I just look at that. Go, I can do this. Why I do what I do. But this is just me. All right. No steps for today. I want you to go ahead and check out another video while we're here. And, go ahead and do that. Since we're here, I'll see you there. Climb.